All right, welcome into the first HogHype of the new year and the first HogHype of basketball season exclusively. Joined as always by Locked on Razorback podcast host John Nabors. And John, this would have been a whole nother story if we were doing this a week or two ago, but now the Hogs finally coming off their first SEC win, going up against Missouri. Is that kind of what they needed to shift the tide of this season?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, this was the type of game that you had been wanting to see for a while now, where they just get it done from beginning to end, both sides of the court, offensively and defensively. And this was the first time they did it all season long. I mean, when you beat a team like that, where from the get-go you were dominating, it just makes it feel so much better because they desperately needed some sort of good news for the basketball program.
Now, there's definitely going to be a contingent that goes, it was Missouri. You know, a team that came in at 500, sure, off a win over Alabama, but a lot of unimpressive basketball before that. How much of what you saw last night is a product of it's just Missouri versus sustainable change that the Hogs will see going forward?
Well, anytime you do that to an SEC opponent, I don't care how good they are or how bad they are, it's still impressive no matter what. But the thing is that we know in college basketball, you're going to have times where a team plays to their best and the other team plays their worst. And that's what I think what happened last night. Arkansas played their best and Missouri played their worst, and you saw the result of it. So I want to see more of a sample size. It's not to say that you can't take any positives away from this or feel good about it, but going into this weekend against LSU, can they build upon that? Can they have some more confidence taken from this game against Missouri? Then I'll start to believe it's a little bit something more. But I think it was just one game where Arkansas played out of their minds and Missouri played their worst game of the year.
And with LSU coming up, the question becomes, can they do it without Eric Musselman on the bench? The news coming out today, torn rotator cuff, which we'd known about for a couple of weeks. Thought he was going to be able to put off the surgery. He didn't, couldn't tough through it, which, you know, I get it. It's a lot of pain. Does that affect the next couple of games? I mean, how different is this team with Keith Smart leading them?
I think it has to. I mean, there's a reason why he's the head coach. Anytime that he's not going to be on the sidelines, no matter the sport in any regard, there's going to be some sort of change, some sort of dynamic that is going to be different. Not to say that it'll be a negative to where Arkansas has no chance in these games, but it's definitely going to be something that the players have to be ready for, and of course, Coach Smart has to be ready for too. So I think that it won't be a vast difference. I think Arkansas, it's going to be tough for them to win this game against LSU either way, but I think Coach Smart is perfectly capable of being able to take this team and maybe do something with them, and where you won't see much of a drop-off without having Muss there.
Obviously a team that came into the season with huge expectations after the Elite Eight. Now we're not asking how far they make it in the tournament. It's will they make the tournament. What do you think they need to do the rest of the way in SEC play to kind of secure that bid?
Well, we know LSU is a tough game. That's your next one. But after that, you have a stretch of about 5 or 6 very winnable games. Not saying that you'll win them all, but they're favorable when it comes to SEC. February 8th, though, is going to be the key. If Arkansas can be 6-4, heading into that game against Auburn, which we know Auburn might be the best team in the country, I think they'll be in great shape to get a couple wins here and there against teams that'll really up their stock when it comes to the strength of schedule and the RPI and the net rankings and all those things. And if they can just get to that point, have some confidence, and be able to knock off a few teams that are better than them down the stretch, which you know is a tough time, I think that they'll be in good shape to make the NCAA tournament. Got to get to at least 20, 21 wins. Got to get to there at the end of the regular season for you to feel confident in having a chance at it.
There we go. Hogs have one SEC win under their belt. They'll go for number 2 Saturday against LSU.